a group, thank you, Madam Nironence, a group of top leaders of Greenworld. Today's host is going to be Madam Nironence Moyo, Star Director of Greenworld. Actually, she has invited three of her key leaders and players in her team, who is number one, Mr. Ayande Dube, who is a guru in online network marketing, from whom we're going to learn how to use the media, the technology to do your network marketing. And the second guest of honor is Madame Esther Khambule, who is a corporate manager just like me and a successful network marketer. The third guest of honor is Madame Maitumeleng Fokothi. Forgive me if my pronunciation is incorrect. Who is the Star Distributor of year 2023 from Lesotho. Actually, I love that country. I've been there several times. It is not a big but a very cozy place, and the weather there is very cool. I remember the mountains in that area. So, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for today's panel discussion? So please, Madam Nironence Moyo, please kindly start hosting of today's panel discussion. And after their presentations and sharings, please, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to interact with them, ask them questions, because they are hosts. Actually, they get all the recipe of success in network marketing. All right, so the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, our director, Madam Reni. We appreciate the hard work that you are doing. And yes, our dear, beautiful African leaders, thank you very much for tuning in to our Friday empowerment session. So today you're going to be empowered by three most successful leaders that are so willing to share with us their strategy. So thank you so much, Lesotho. Can we please have everyone chatting on the box there? Tell us where you're tuning in from. Show us your excitement. And guys, let's give these people the vibe. Let's show that we love them. And as we wait for them to dish out the best that they have prepared. Trust you me, I was working with them behind the scenes, and I can tell you we have beautiful, hardworking leaders here. So, having said that, we attract people from different backgrounds. And in your network, as you are growing, you're gonna note that you meet different people that come from different places. So we decided to bring this panel discussion so that we can help you learn how to deal with each individual while allowing them to become the best version of themselves. So as each and every one of them are going to share their stories, please be inspired and learn how you are going to handle people like them in your team so that your team can continue growing. So in my panel today, we have someone from the corporate world, someone who's super successful in the corporate world. And when you look into her network marketing career as well, it's super healthy. She's super successful in both worlds. So you wonder, how is she managing both worlds? And you take it to a young guy who is young, who was a waitress. I hope he's going to tell you that. Who was a waiter, not a waitress, who was a waiter. And today, just by sitting behind the computer, sitting behind his phone, he has built teams all over Africa and through network marketing. So we decided to bring this person to share with us what is it that he's doing, how is he doing the online marketing. Then going to the cold mountains of Lesotho, you find someone who became the best of the best in the whole Greenworld, South Africa. So you wonder, this lady is so cool and collected. You wonder, how are they doing it? So being the Star Distributor of the Year is not something so easy. It's not anyone who can be the Star Distributor of the Year. So we're bringing you the best, someone who became the best of the best in 2023. How did she become the best of the best? So all these people are ready to share with us exactly what they did. But before we start, before they share with us, we need to hear from the horse's mouth. We need to hear from them who they are. So I'm going to start with Madam Maitumeleng Fokothi. Coco, Likai? Likai, Maitumeleng speaking. So, Madam Fokothi, we are aware that you became the Star Distributor of the Year 2023, beating everyone in South Africa, beating everyone in Lesotho, everyone in Botswana, everyone in Swaziland. How did you feel by being the Star Distributor of the Year? Did you know prior that you were going to be you were going to be the Star Distributor of the Year? And what is it? How does it feel? What was the excitement of the team? We want to know. Take us through your journey on being the Star Distributor of the Year, please.
Good evening, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, thank you. Like our director has already said, I'm Maitumeleng Fokothi from Lesotho. Yes, I knew I was called by Mr. GM that I've got this award, the Star Distributor of the Year 2023. When I got that call, I was so excited. But to be fair and honest, I didn't really know the meaning of that award. I had to, because it's not even there in the incentive plan. The only award I knew and have been fighting for is the honorary award. And then, after hearing this good news, I had to find more about this Star of the Year award. And when I got its real meaning, I was overwhelmed, I was excited, and I had to reflect on the support I got from my team. I had to reflect back on the support I got from in last year. Can you hear me? Am I still audible?
Yes.
All right. So in fact, since this is the team award, Star of the Year award is like honorary award. It's not a personal thing. It's about you and the whole team. And we came to Johannesburg, but I didn't tell the team about it, even though Lori told me about this Star of the Year. The only award they knew I'm going to get is the honorary award, because I wanted to surprise them. Now, getting to Johannesburg, let me take you through the journey through the pictures I have already prepared here. Looking at the first picture here, this is Team Lesotho. Before the start of the rally, they were ready to get their awards. Looking at the second picture, this is the honorary award, the one I love most, the one I've always been fighting for. We were only 3 of us got this honorary award last year. Coming to the third picture, I think you can also see the excitement from our faces. This is Team Lesotho. They accompanied me to the stage to get this honorary award. From there, we have, this is me and Mr. Clory getting the honorary award and my MacBook present. I think you can see from these pictures all the excitement. From there, the first day, we decided not to come to Lesotho the first day because we wanted to visit Gold Reef City. This is our picture while we were in Gold Reef City. So that is how I think you can see all the feeling from these pictures. This is how we felt when we had this good news of getting the Star of the Year 2023. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Congratulations, ma'am. That is a beautiful journey. And it looks very, very nice. The pictures cannot lie. So it shows that you were really, really excited. Team Lesotho, well done. And that is the Star Distributor of the Year, Madam Fokothi, Maitumeleng Fokothi. So now we are going to our youngster, the youngest of them all, yet Mr. Ayande Dube. How are you, sir? And could you please tell us who you are? Let us know who is Ayande Dube, please.
Good evening, everyone. It's a privilege to be rubbing shoulders with the greatest of them all, Mam Khambule. I greet you, Mam Roti, Fokothi, sorry, and Madam Nironence. It was a privilege for me. My name is Ayande Dube. The person that you are seeing sitting in front of you was a waiter who had a passion, but that passion, I didn't even know how I was going to achieve it until one of the days I met someone who changed my life. You know, as a young person, you'll have that thing to say, you know what, I want to achieve something. You have business plans, you get discouragements, you get encouragements from other people, but there'll be that one day whereby your dream will come true. Before I even came to Greenworld, I wanted to be a hacker. This is something that when I tell people, sometimes they even laugh. I wanted to be a hacker to do something that is weird, which is, it was something that wasn't even good for anyone, you know, because it's not allowed. Anyway, then I wanted to start my own business with my sister. One of you, you know, the person that I'm talking about, which is Chiratiso, with the former Miss Greenworld. So I wanted to start a business whereby I created a business plan. Even today is even there with all the amounts and everything of opening a restaurant, because that's where I was good at. You understand? So when I wanted to open a restaurant, one day when I was serving, it was during lunchtime, I met these two people. These two people, they were always busy on their computer. I served them. When they were done, just to cut the story short, when they were done eating, one of them just said, if you want to change your life, just call me. I said, these ladies, they are so arrogant. They can't even, they just smile. They don't even explain what it is. But I had this burning desire to say, you know what? I'm working at a place where there is nothing that I will get at the end of the day. When I die, there is nothing that I'm going to get. So immediately I called. And then when I called the person, my right-hand lady, which is Orati, to say, you know what, I have found a business that might change maybe our lives. Since we wanted to finance this type of a business proposal that I have introduced to you, this is going to change us. We went to Sunnyside, we joined, and then it was on the 1st of September. And then this day on the 1st of September is always my best day. Why am I saying so? Is the day that I got my love, the one that I'm married to now. 1st September is the day that I went to pay my lobola. 1st of September, it is a man. That's not that I planned it, it's a coincidence. Then 1st September is the day that I changed my life by joining this Greenworld. Unfortunately, when I joined, the next day, the next year, it was COVID. Remember, it was 2019. So COVID-19 was hitting hard. Then now I had to plan and sit down and understand, how am I going to survive in this type of business? Because I've seen that this lady, a young lady like this, can make so much millions by just selling a quitting tea. Me, I can do better because I am also a salesperson. So that's how I started with this, having teams all over. Now, when I tried to, because it was COVID, it was hard for me to go outside and talk to people to say, you know what, there's Greenworld, there's this and that. So the only option that I had was to use social media. So I had to understand social media. So now I created teams all over the regions through a phone. I didn't have a laptop, I didn't have anything, only through a phone. So I decided, with another help that I was getting from my leader, I decided to have teams all over Africa, which is, I want to, my dream or my wish or what I want to do is to have each and every a shop in each and every country in the whole of Africa. I was happy to when they said now America, they are going to link it with Africa, which is a good thing for us. So I have a team in Zambia that is led by Brian, team in Midrand that will be led by one and the only sister, former Miss Greenworld Urati. Then in Swaziland, that will be led, is coming up by Paul. Then in Namibia, that will be led by Victoria. Then Mozambique and Malawi, they are coming up as well, only waiting for them to join through social media. I thank you, my leader.
Wow, 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 wow. I simply love the passion, the energy it's giving. So we now know who is Ayande Dube, a waitress who is now an international businesswoman. Businessman, sorry. And thank you very much, Mr. Aya. And now I want us to go to Madam Esther Khambule. Ma'am Esther, could you please tell us who you are in corporate world? We understand that you are successful in both corporate world and in Greenworld. So who is Madam Esther Khambule in the corporate world?
Is my mic off? On?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Oh, fantastic. Good evening, all the leaders globally, all the directors globally, Ms. Nironence, Director, Madam Rainey, and my fellow panel members. It's great to hear from you and your successes. I'm very proud of you. I'm Esther Khambule. I'm a senior manager in South African Weather Service. It's a state agency. Is the slide moving?
No.
Okay, right. I'm a senior manager in aviation. I'm working for public entity, Schedule 3 entity. I'm based at O.R. Tambo International Airport. I'm the head of aviation nationally. I must say, but I must put a disclaimer, what I'm gonna talk about is not something that should be shared broadly. It's just for the audience here.
Okay.
I'm the first Black woman meteorologist in South Africa. This is the career that was reserved mainly for the whites in apartheid. So we broke into the space in 1987. And when 1994, then we were informed that meteorology was not a provincial function because we were under TBVC and we had to work at national level. And then we came under the then Weather Bureau, which is now South African Weather Service, an entity that became an entity in 2021. I indicated I'm based at O.R. Tambo International Airport in the new International Terminal Building, third level, where you check in for international. If you take escalator up, you go down the corridor, you will see South African Weather Service. Knock in there and have a cup of tea. Ask them you are there for Miss Khambule. They'll treat you very nicely. I served in the board of South African Space Agency for 2 terms. I'm an international expert, actually, regionally respected and internationally. And I serve under a World Meteorological Organization, which is based in Geneva, and also International Civil Aviation Organization based in Montreal in Canada. I've been the chair and vice chair. I'm currently the first vice chair of Aeronautical Meteorology, the standing committee. I have received some accolades. I've been a winner of Meritorious Award in 2012 for women in business and in government. I have won the award, or a winner of Aviation Professionals awarded by Civil Aviation Authority of South Africa, based in Midrand. And there was an article written about me by WMO, which was translated into 6 United Nations languages. As I indicated, I represent the organization internationally, nationally, and regionally as an expert in aeronautical meteorology. I was supposed to be in Indonesia now, in Bali in March, but I underwent an operation, but I was awarded there still in absence. And I have traveled really to all the continents. And currently I'm also a member of the Committee of Data for Science and Technology and the Department of Science and Technology. So I've been around. So the accolades that I spoke about, they are very few. They are many, but in terms of the space to put in the slides, it was too much. This accolade, this one is that the one that I got in 2019 from Civil Aviation Authority, aviation professional. This was the award for serving in the board of Space Agency, South Africa. This goes with the aviation professional. All my name is there at the bottom. You see my name there. This is the Women Award for Women, or recognition for the women in environment, whether it's really about the environment. And the certificate awarded by WMO for research project. This slide is also a recognition for serving under WMO. You can see a woman there, that's me, G. Khambule, in a very male-dominated career or environment, but I'm chairing that. And you can see me there as well. This was now for the Commission for Aeronautical Meteorology in United Kingdom, etc. And this is me again in Kenya, sharing this body of knowledge. So that's me in a nutshell. I could say a lot, but I'm restricted by time. Thank you.
Ma'am, you are too big. You are very big. But now we've seen how big you are in the corporate world. Could you please share with us who you are at Greenworld? Who are you at Greenworld?
Oh, beautiful. All right. Here am I. Achievement in Greenworld, yes. In fact, I started in 2021 in Greenworld. I didn't volunteer. I was pursued. I was persuaded by the director, or the 3-star director, still owning the shop in Sunnyside at that time. And at that time, I joined and I became 5-star in 1 month. And then within 6 months, I managed to attain the 6-star level. And I got the trip for China, but that was 2021. And we only took the trip in 2022 for Dubai. And this is me now in Dubai, but there's a lot of photos and you were there. Those who were in Dubai have seen me, right? You flew with me from OR Tambo, right? Through Kenya. That's right. Then, so this year, I'm indicating that with my partners here, we will be in China in October 2024 because I've got another China trip, right?
Wow.
So my achievement has been those 2 China trips. I am now a 7-star level. I got the award last year when my Fokothi got that Star Award of the Year. I got the laptop. I am a shop owner. You have seen my shop here. That's my shop there. But you'll see some other photos for my shop as well. And then shop growth incentives. We got this in Gallagher when we were celebrating 15-year anniversary. Shop growth incentives. So it has been great. It's great that I've got great partners who are also doing their very best and touching lives and implementing what we are learning. And I want to end there a little bit. Thank you, Director. But how I have achieved this is through the sales we have learned. We are learning and we are implementing. That's my shop. That's me there doing the work with my team. Thank you, Director.
Wow. I'm impressed. Guys, please note that you are welcome to write down on the chat there if you love what you're seeing, if you have any questions. And the question that I have right now for Madam Esther is, being such a successful woman who has the office that is air conditioned, that is at the OR Tambo. Did you see what he does in Greenworld? He still and table and stand.
You are getting
Guys,
cut,
there's
madam.
a lot that we can learn from this. Love.
I was saying you are getting cut. I was missing you.
My network, can you hear me now?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, I was saying there's a lot that we surely going. I'm looking forward to this interview as it goes on, because I'm interested now in knowing what, though you are staying you have an office that is air conditioned, that has everything, and you still give yourself time to go and stand on the street wearing a Greenworld t-shirt and still work. There's a lot that you need to share with us. There's really a lot. I'm inspired. So now that we know our panelists, guys, we have the Star Distributor of the Year, we have the young online marketing guru, and of course, a successful corporate woman as well as network marketer. So we want to know the strategies. I'm going to start with Madam Fokothi again. Ma'am Fokothi, could you please share with us? Please share with us, my leader, without leaving anything. We want to know the strategies that you used to become the Star Distributor of the Year. What exactly that you did? Don't mention the challenges yet. Just tell us the strategies. As we are getting our pens, we want to learn what exactly strategies did you use to become the top distributor of the whole Greenworld Southern Africa.
Okay, thank you very much, my leader. I think at this point, I have to make it clear that my interest is in team building. And I had to use some of the strategies I'm going to discuss with you now to make sure that the team is active on a daily basis. The first strategy we used is this one of formation of different WhatsApp and Telegram groups to ease communication. For example, in our team, we have a group for all members, entrepreneurs, shop owners, and leaders group. And another strategy we use is this one for trainings. We all know that a well-trained team can easily penetrate the market. Now, because the distributors are found in different places, we found it important to do the trainings via Telegram group. So that is where we have most of our trainings on product and the compensation plan. And in those groups, or in that group, we have also devised a training schedule that runs as thus. From Monday to Wednesday, we have presentations by different leaders on product. Thursday is a presentation by different leaders also on team building and compensation plan. Fridays are scheduled for this meeting, the Zoom meeting we have now. That is the second strategy. Now let's move on and look at the third strategy that we have used. The third strategy that we have used is this one of the meetings, especially the leaders meetings. We usually have the leaders meetings at the beginning of each year to celebrate last year achievements and to plan for the current year. Now, because in most cases, we'll be looking for the maximum participation of the leaders, I, their leader, will fully sponsor these meetings. And we normally look for places, sorry for that. Yes. We normally, for our meetings, we normally look for the best story style. The reason being that we want to take the best pictures to be used later for advertisement on social media. Let me share with you this slide of our meeting last year. This was January 2022. We decided to go to Sefanyani National Park with the leaders to have our leaders meeting there. So these are the drivers of this team on arrival, Sefanyani National Park. Before starting a meeting, we rested a bit. And in here, the meeting is in progress. This is me, still in, this is Madiba Masulosh, a proud distributor, of course, a proud distributor of Greenworld. Let me share other pictures. In fact, from Sefanyani National Park, we went to Madiba Masulosh for lunch and for touring around that place. That is where we took all these pictures. So I think you can all see our flag there flying in the kingdom of Lesotho.
Wow.
Still at Madiba Masulosh, celebration of the first honorary award. Like I have already indicated that this was last year. We were celebrating for our first honorary there. Celebration still continues. Okay. Okay. Still at Madiba Masulosh, I wanted to share with you this slide. Okay. Pictures also, we are still at Madiba Masulosh. Now, last year, after getting the most important award, the honorary award and the Star of the Year award, we decided to come to this meeting. This was January this year. We went to Maitumeleng Gardens. These are the leaders of this team. Remember, like I said before, the main purpose of the meetings is to celebrate the previous year's achievements and to plan for the current year. That means now, this picture, we were planning for all the activities that will take place this year. Let me continue. Here, celebration still continues this year, January. we thought around the garden and took pictures. Remember, we said these pictures, we'll use them on social media for advertisement and the stuff. Okay. The last picture is this one. Here we're still at the Maitumeleng Gardens. Okay. Now let's look at the fourth strategy. The fourth strategy we used to keep the team moving is this one of being transparent. Trust, number one. We know there has always been a fight between distributors and the shop owners about their points. Thank you so much to our dear company by chipping in and introducing a member app, which is used by distributors on their phones to check their points, to check if their points have been entered correctly after every submission. Now, in our team, we make sure that everyone, after joining, he has this app on his or her phone. So we know where there is trust, people work to their full potential. Another strategy that we have used is this one of the graduations. We know after every hard work, everyone needs a pat on the shoulder. This one is done a day after the system has changed the levels. Is done in that Telegram group. The reason why we are doing the trainings and all the celebrations in Telegram group is because Telegram group compared to WhatsApp group, information is stored in cloud. That means even the new distributors can still retrieve or get information that was discussed even before they join. That is the first advantage of the Telegram platform. Secondly, if the information is stored in cloud or internet, it means no distributor is complaining about the phone storage. So we can send the pictures, we can send as many pictures as we want, we can send as many videos as we want. No one is going to complain about the phone storage. So in this group, that is where we do also the graduations I'm talking about now. The graduations are done from 4 stars and above. That is the fifth strategy that we use. Now, this one is, in fact, it's a sort of motivation to distributors. They know after working very hard, there'll be graduations and the stuff. The sixth point, or the sixth strategy that we used in this team is opening of Greenworld shops. A shop is like a magnet. It pulls, on monthly basis, it pulls so many points into your team. Now, if you can open as many shops in your team as possible, then you won't have any problem of the BVs. In this team so far, we have 7 shops. We still need to open more. And lastly, the last strategy we used is this one of attending rallies. A rally is another strategy that is designed by the company to motivate our teams. So if you need your team to be motivated, you encourage them to attend the company rallies or your own rallies. Let me check if this is the last one. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm done with the strategies.
Wow. Simply put, guys, thank you very much, Madam Maitumeleng. I noticed her 7 strategies. One of them being the meetings, the importance of leaders meeting. Did you see how beautiful the places they hold their meetings at? Even if you were not yet a leader, you'd want to be part of that leaders so that you can go and enjoy. I mean, take photos for what for social media. So that's a very beautiful strategy. I love it. And I also loved the strategy. This is a recap. The strategy of being transparent. That is wonderful, guys. And graduations. You know, when you work hard, you know that you're gonna graduate. It's a different term. So I think this is a beautiful strategy that's making a lot of sense. And of opening the shops, you nailed it there. Remember, when you're opening your shops, you are what do you call duplicating yourself. So in a way, Madam Maitumeleng, you're saying you've duplicated yourself into 7 Maitumelengs. So you know that they are pushing the cells and they are moving, guys, and attending rallies, attending companies' event. This reminds me, dear Africans, we have the event, the 30th anniversary that is going to be held in China, October 2024. You heard it from the horse's mouth. You heard it from Madam Maitumeleng that attending the company's event is going to make you a Star Distributor. So if you want to be the Star Distributor of the Year, please, China trip, you need to attend the China trip event. Am I right, Madam Maitumeleng?
You're very right. You're right, my leader.
So they need to attend the 30th anniversary event, right?
Yes.
Yes. So if you want to be the next Star of the Year, you heard it from the Star of the Year, you need to attend the company's event. And the next one is the China trip. And speaking of which, Madam, I know you are one of the people who have already qualified for the United States of America. How do you feel? I mean,
how do I feel about the USA trip?
Yebo.
Okay. Oh, that
And what's happening? Please tell us the stages, because you are one of the first people that are going to
for the okay. Seriously, I just can't wait to fly Emirates.
Okay.
I'm so excited. And again, I learned we are going to visit Greenworld's new offices in New Jersey, where we are going to see the manufacturing and the research stations. I just can't wait to visit the origins or the origin of the company. And again, I have also learned that we are going to visit some cities like Washington and New York. And because we'll be in the United States, it means we'll be shopping in dollars. I just can't wait.
Is it where the glow is coming from, girl? Because you are glowing, man. Is it where the glow? Wow, guys, let's celebrate Madam Maitumeleng. She's one of the first people that will be going to the United States of America this 18th of August 2024. That's a privilege, guys. An undeniable privilege. So congratulations, ma'am. And thank you so much for sharing your strategies. Don't go. We're coming back to you. We're not done yet. But for now, we want to go to Mr. Online. Mr. Ayande Dube, the September person. The September guy. So could you please, I'm sure most of us are dying to learn the strategies. Exactly what is it that you did online to become the online guru? What is it that you did online to take your, to end up having teams in different places? So please teach us a little bit about your online marketing. If I am as Director Nironence, I want to start using the online marketing, what is it that I can expect? What have you done online and all those? I'm sure you understand my question, my leader.
Okay. Good evening once again. Yes, I do understand. It's it's just that it's an honor to speak in front of such my two mummies there. So powerful. So powerful, giving us different dimensions of how we can make money in Greenworld. So as Mom Fokothi, I'm coming there. I saw food. I saw nice things. So that means I'm coming there to enjoy in Lesotho. Please
You're
just
welcome.
remember my face. Just remember my face. Just remember my face. I'm so proud of you. Proud of both of you.
Thank
Okay.
you so much.
So yes. So you have shared strategies that will help other people. Let me also share something that someone out there might help, might get help as well. Trust me, with this combined with what the two other ladies are going to give you now, you are going to be more than narrowness yourself. Combining three different strategies to make them to be one. So now I want to talk about strategies of online marketing, tips for using social media to grow your business. One thing that we must firstly understand is that you need knowledge before you even open your computer, before you even open anything on social media. You need to have knowledge. Have a profile, background of your business, know how they started, how they are doing things and everything. So when you have that knowledge, then you move on to know about the products they are doing and have extreme knowledge, especially on the product side. Have extreme knowledge on how the products work and how the products are manufactured. The moment you will know what the products contain, it will help you to suggest something. If I come to you and tell you that you know what, I'm having a problem with my stomach, or I'm having a problem with my bones, every time when I wake up, this is what is happening, you will know what to do. Also have knowledge about multi-level marketing. Remember, Greenworld took it's a company on its own that is using multi-level marketing. So you need to understand how multi-level marketing works, because if you don't understand how multi-level marketing works, you will end up being labeled as one of the scammers while you are doing a legit business. So it's a very difficult business. It's a very difficult thing on social media if you are using multi-level marketing, because multi-level marketing says you need someone for your business to grow. So, and also the scammers, they will tell you that bring your money, we need someone, put other 3 people so that your business can grow, then they disappear. So as far as you are doing this business, have knowledge. Remember, when you are doing multi-level marketing, number one, we sell products, or we sell a service. So already us at Greenworld, we are selling a product. So we have products that are scientifically proven to help people in health. Remember, if there's anything that cannot be substituted, is the human body. Nironence always says that a human body cannot be substituted. Even the president himself, he needs to live healthy and live longer. The moment we give them those products, it will work. That's why we need to sell. At network marketing, we need to recruit people. So we need to recruit people so that we can boost our business, and then at the end of the day have that leverage. Number 3, we need to duplicate Mam Fokothi to be 10 times more. The moment I duplicate you, it means that I am one of the powerful people that Greenworld has never seen. So after that, when you have duplicated, you need to lead. I love the point that said, that you mentioned there, ma'am, that says, you know what, I take it upon myself to take my team out and do this A, B, C, D. So that's a type of leadership that is needed. Also, one of my youngest person who always inspires me when I see her contents is what's her name? Chanerera, the little Chanerera. I've forgotten her name, from Pretoria, Mamelodi, and then he's in Brokersburg, I think somewhere there.
Chantel.
It's Chantel, yes, Chantel. It's one of the person who's so passionate and who makes sure that every person who follows her gets something at the end. And operating something that is so powerful, that's why we need to lead. Okay, moving on. Before we, if you now understand how your business work, you need to understand how social media platforms work. Because the problem that we have is that you will find a person posting something on TikTok that is irrelevant. It will have one view, or it will have one like or one comment by that person, I don't know, maybe one of your friends. So I need to explain before we get into how to start on social media. I need to explain how this social media works. The one of them is Telegram. Telegram, Mam Fokothi has explained that that's a good for a group meetings and group anything that you want to do as a group. Telegram is one of the best, more than WhatsApp, because it doesn't store anything on your phone until you store it yourself. So that one I just wanted to pass through on it. But number one that I want to talk to is TikTok. TikTok, these are content creators. So when you are posting something, and TikTok people, you must understand one thing. They are more concerned about making money and gaining followers. They are not concerned about how your products work. They're not concerned about how. So when you go to TikTok to post something, make sure that it's a content that says, look at me. Now I'm at OR Tambo. I'm going to buy everything paid by Greenworld. Then on top of there, you write, Greenworld, my company, free travels. Already you have won something. Free travels. Okay. Look at me. This is my Mercedes Benz. I'm sitting on top of it. I bought it cash by the money that they love to create content. So the moment you put a picture, this is ginseng, it helps with cancer, only few people are going to. So they want something that will gain money for them. They're not worried about anything, as long as something that will. So when you're creating a content, they make it a point that it's something that is attractive, that will bring a person to come and like your business. Traveling, flying, going out, like the pictures that I saw just right now. You can post, create something using that, you post. So people will love to come and join you because of that. Then we are moving on to LinkedIn. LinkedIn, here you are dealing with very professional, educated people. So when you are going to LinkedIn, you can't just say, you know, I'm traveling. Laba ngo Mam Khambule. These are Mam Khambule, sorry to use. These are Mam Khambules, whereby they have everything. They can afford everything. They can do everything. The only thing that they need is maybe a few things. They don't need anything. So when you are bringing something on the LinkedIn, make sure that is something that is a background, an explanation, and a solution at the end. For example, if you are putting a ginseng, make sure that this ginseng background, this is how it's made, and then this is what it helps. These are the diseases that it cures, and then the solution after. it helps with cancer or something. So because these are people who research, these are people who are so much passionate about the questions that say in contest to say, what can your company do for me? Those are the kind of people that we find on LinkedIn. Then we come on Instagram. When we go to Instagram, they are more concerned about social life and beauty. So those people on Instagram, if you post a product on its own, it circulates around, only few people will be interested in that. So what they need to know is that how is your content, whatever you are bringing, going to help them in their social life? Remember, Instagram, some people, they live even a fake life, just in the word of socialism. So you need to create a content or even have those people that have achieved in your company. Don't take people, someone who's not a Greenworld person and then you post that person. No, just someone who is a Greenworld person, then you put them, or you use your beauty. For ladies, you use your beauty, whatever, the hair or your beauty face, whatever, face creams or so forth, to say, by just drinking this royal jelly, look at my face now. By putting Smell Life, look at my face. Ladies will come and buy. So those are the people who are so passionate about social life, and they are so passionate about their beauty. That's all. So if you put something else, then when we come to Facebook, these are people of middle class and low class, and most of them, remember, Facebook is one of the place where you find everything and the greatest scammers, because they know that if they go and scam people of LinkedIn, they won't even accept anything. So what they do is they come to Facebook. So on Facebook, whatever you post must be professional. Whatever you say must be professional, and always use branding when you are posting something on Facebook. So these are the people on Facebook. These are the people, they believe what you tell them, and then they believe what they see and hear. So most of the time, when it comes to testimonials, those are the things that you need to put on Facebook. Okay, so and then here on Facebook, your target is everyone. You need to target everyone. Everyone. There is no way that you can target a certain people and leave just a few out. Then when we are continuing. How do we create a branded profiles? So when you have chosen which platform you want to engage in, or which platform you want to post to, the first thing that you need to have is to create a professional profile on all the chosen platforms that you have. You need a professional professional profile that has a branding in it. For example, the one that is in the picture there, the one that I had to put there, Greenworld, we share at the background there. There is it was a mail care package, I think. So everything, it must have a branding. And also, when you are opening an account, let's say on Facebook, make sure that you use something that has, for example, we are dealing with the herbal products. Use something that is either organic, herbal, or anything that is associated with the wording of Greenworld. Greenworld organic products. So whoever is seeing that will say, okay, these products are organic. They will be interested to know more. Or you can say Greenworld herbal products. So the moment you have created that herbal, a lot of people will come and say, we want to what? We want to see what these herbal products are all about. So, and also when we are creating your name, you have created your name, you have created your profile picture, you have created your background photo there. Then when it comes to the information, make sure that you put relevant information and your contact details. So on your contact details, you must link your contact details to your WhatsApp so that people will be able to communicate with you. So when you have linked your WhatsApp, make sure that when they click the WhatsApp button, what they see there on your profile and on your statuses are something that is related to the company that you are promoting, which is, in this case, it would be Greenworld. So you can't put a link or a number on that other side. When they open, they see someone who's having a hoodie with a gun or something like that, wearing a miniskirt and sort of those things. It depicts the picture to say, okay, this person is saying it's a criminal, so this person wants to scam us. That's why a lot of people have failed to market their businesses online. So be professional. If you have a WhatsApp for friends, let it be it for friends. If you have a WhatsApp for business, let it be for business. So if it's for business, brand it like a business so that when they click, when they go there, wow, so this person was telling me the truth, they'll see, hi, I saw this on Facebook. After that, you do labeling. You just label. These are cancer customers, these are what. Then, when you have created your WhatsApp or your details, make sure on the details on the website, you put the Greenworld website. Not the Johannesburg, not the what, or your own website. If you have people like Nironence, they have their own websites. So you put your website as well. And also it allows you to open a shop. I wish I had time so that I could show you all these things, how you do it step by step. But because of time, I'll just mention it as we go. And those that are interested, I will show them. I don't know how. Nironence will link you to me. Okay, so you can open a shop. So when you open a shop under there or on Facebook under your page, you put all the explanation and your products. When you have put all the explanation and the products, put a link of your website. If you don't have a link to your website, Facebook will create something. When a client says, I want this cancer care package, already it goes straight to your WhatsApp. Then you communicate with the customer. Then on the bio, you must be short and precise. Then ensure that your bio section, it clearly communicates your mission and values. For example, this one that we had here is Greenworld offers an opportunity of health and wealth through network marketing. So we have included 3 things, though it's not complete there just because of space. There are some other wording that are there underneath. So we have 3 things there on the bio that we have included. We have included an opportunity for health, which is someone who's living, and an opportunity for wealth, which is the compensation plan. Using network marketing, which is recruiting of people. So you have summarized the whole Greenworld to say, this is what we are doing as a brand. So you must make sure that there, before you start, we are in what? In good, sorry, something was disturbing me here. Okay, so you must make sure that your profile, every person can read and understand what you are trying to bring to your customers and clients. Remember, social media is one of the places that has a lot that can make you a millionaire within a day, as long as you know what you are doing. It reaches a person from Cape to Cairo and the whole world through just Facebook, through your social media platforms. You can reach a lot of people. Unlike when you go outside, you put your tape, you can only reach the community that you only find there. So when it comes to social media, it spreads its wings. You reach a lot of people with only just one content, or with only just one testimonial, like the one that it was circulating, a lady who was, I think it was, who was healed from diabetes, if I'm not mistaken. You see, that testimonial on its own, it can make people to come to your company. Optimize your profile. Optimize your profile for searchability by incorporating keywords like herbal products, wellness, that I have at least touched a little bit on the bio there. Okay, so when people say, they put words that when people, they just type that words, your account will pop up, then they will come and want to know more about what you are doing. Let me rush just because of time, because I have a few things that I need to explain. I don't know whether it's, how many minutes I have, Madam Speaker.
You can continue for now.
Okay. So now I want to talk about online marketing as well. We are continuing from the other angle, content planning. So now that you have created your Facebook, you have created everything that you have, you need to plan a comprehensive strategy that aligns with your business objectives. Okay, and consider the different stages of buyer's journey and create a content to educate and to inspire and to encourage, sorry, and to encourage people as well. So when we are creating a content, or when we are creating something to post for the first time, if I love the company that we are doing, because a lot of time there is Greenworld Training Africa, where Mr. Budiman will post a lot of things. Today he posted this and explains how is what, and then posted that and explains everything. So you can only take that. You can only take that cancer care package and the explanations. You don't need to do anything. Take that, put it on your social media platform. And after that, you tag people. When you tag them, your content will be seen all over the world. Okay, number two, you have to create an engaging content. Make sure whatever you do or whatever you are doing, mix up photos, make a video that that can appeal or bring customers and clients to you and ask, I heard that this is ABCD. How does it work? Then you communicate to the customers. Okay, you need to invest in creating a visual appealing and informative content. Something that is informative. Some posts you will find them with you want to earn money, you want to be rich, just call this number. You go to scammers, they will tell you want to be rich, you want money, just call this number. So people will always say, this one, you see, is the same as the other one. So there is no difference. So whatever you put, make sure that yours is a different content and that is engaging to the people's needs. Okay, then utilize hashtags. This one is a very important one. Utilize, target an area and then utilize a hashtag. If you want to talk to people in Zambia, for example, or people in Lesotho about cancer, what you will do is on the hashtag underneath, you will put hashtag cancer awareness Zambia. Everything that you do there, it will go straight to the people of Zambia. Let's say it's in Lesotho. It will go straight to the people of Lesotho. It's called targeting marketing. So you have targeted a separate or an individual place that you need your content to go to. If you are targeting people from Johannesburg, South Africa, you will put a hashtag Johannesburg, South Africa cancer care. When you are using Facebook or other platforms, it will also give you a lot of hashtags and tell you how many followers or how many posts it has or the following that it has. It's an advantage to you, then put it. Then on the statement on itself, you can put like people in 8. If the moment you write Zambia, your content, it will go straight to the people. So it will go straight to the people that you have mentioned on the statement that you have. So the moment you say Africa, your content will go and be seen in the whole of Africa. But if you post directly, like say, like as if you are posting a picture, only your friends and the people that are surrounding your area are going to see that content. So it's very, very important that you utilize hashtags in each and every post. If you are posting about cancer, put a hashtag of cancer. If you're posting about women what, put a hashtag of women what. So it will go straight to those people that are in need of that. So going forward, we need to engage with our audience. How do we engage with our audience? When we are engaging with our audience, this means that whatever you put and then a customer says, how I have a problem with the backbone, how can you help me? This is on Facebook, for example. You take long to engage. You must respond immediately in such an instance and explain to the customer. Engage, have conversation with your customers. Even if it's a negative or positive thing, have a conversation. And your response must always be positive. In whatever you do, whether a person says, Greenworld doesn't work, I tried it, have a response that is positive about that person. It will make that person change their mind. To change their mind. I have one of my downliners, that person joined Greenworld, and when he joined Greenworld, what happened is their, I won't mention names, their upliner didn't register them. So when they were buying, he will take all the sales to himself. So when he saw, he just commented and said, I joined Greenworld, but these people are scammers. My response was, I wish we were, but now, please give us a chance. We will prove to you that we are real people that are not even scammers. So on that, the engagement, it made that person even today has a shop that is running, and that shop is going to be one of the best in Africa, I tell you. Because of the way that person is engaging with his customers. So we need to engage in comments, we need to engage in anything when we are talking to our audience, responding messages, mentions, timely men. So all those things we need to do. Then we need to host giveaways and promos. It's not, let's not be those people who only accept customers' money, chow it, and don't give it back to the community or to the people that are following us. make sure that when you have met sales, you have met your targets, make promotions on your page. Okay, already we know that there's a certain percentage that we get when we are buying products. You won't die to sell without any retail profit on your products, just to gain customer and to gain the following. The moment we give those promos, it gives those customers trust. It gives them the most important thing is trust. Build them a genuine relationship between you and your customers. That person that you have given just a multivitamin for free will go and tell these products, that multivitamin that you gave me, it did A, B, C, D on me. And then you will tell another person. At the end of the day, your business is growing. So we need to give back to the community in promos and giveaways. How you do it, that you will plan on yourself. Also, collaborate with influencers. I love this one. I even showed some pictures of 2 or 3 people, just that I didn't have enough pictures to put on other people. Okay. Collaborate with influencers. There are people who are public figure, not in our company, Greenworld. So the moment you collaborate with those public figures, with those public, like for example, Nironence, the moment you collaborate with Nironence, Nironence has a very powerful following. The moment you put her on your status or on your reel or on your Instagram or on your TikTok, interviewing her on how he started, a lot of people will have comments to know, how did you do it? The moment you do that, you have that leverage to grasp a lot of following, not only a following that will like your page, no, a following that is going to buy and be one of your downliners in the future. So you collaborate with the people of Rati, me, the former Miss Greenworld. He's a public speaker and a very, that lady, if you tell her to organize people now, you will organize people that you don't even know. He has that voice that is appealing. So you collaborate with such people. You collaborate with Chantel. You collaborate with the Tendai, Mr. Pudiman, the department, the Tabis from head office. So you collaborate with people that will influence your page to grow. And at that moment, you are not paying nothing. You are using their content to gain a following. So the moment it's free. Facebook is free. You take Nironence's video of Lesotho, of Swaziland, being in Swaziland. Now, 30th anniversary, I'm at Olala Tambo, what. You put it on your locals, on your TikTok. Then when you put it on your TikTok, you just write enticing words. Of people are going to follow people, and then the moment you tag her, it's even 10 times more. You understand? So we need to collaborate. Then after that, you provide value for your customers. Thank you so much. I think this is
it's super powerful. You took you took all the time, but I believe it was all worth it. You gave very powerful nuggets, and don't go away. We're still coming back to you. But before we go, I mean, before we come back to you and Madam Maitumeleng, we had lots of nuggets from you, Mr. Aya, and there were a lot of questions that people put in here. Good people, please be patient. Put your questions there. We're gonna answer them afterwards. So now, because of time, let us go to Madam Esther Khambule. Madam Esther, we saw that you are a powerful corporate woman. What is it that made you join Greenworld? And after joining, please share with us what is it that made you successful also in Greenworld? So if you can share with us the strategies that you use to be successful in Greenworld, as well as the reasons why you joined Greenworld. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam Director. And wow. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there with my future plans, right? Good. So obviously, I think there is no new information. In terms of the strategies that we have learned, you can see there that I'm also doing what I have learned. We are marketing the product, we are selling the product, there are events we are attending. Right. What's this? Good. Let's see. And yeah, so we gather people, we do events. We can see the team is also doing what they have learned. Is all about teamwork. We also appreciate the strategies that Fokothi has spoken about. We do appreciate also our teams. But what made me join Greenworld is that I started consuming the products, and I was buying them from Sunnyside's shop because, as I indicated, I travel a lot and I needed to eat well. And sometimes when you travel to some of these countries, I'm not very adventurous when it comes to food. So I'll almost try to stick to what is familiar. So taking some of the products from Greenworld made it very, very easy for me to carry them and to use them. And the efficacy of these products, really the products work. There's a lot of testimonies, and I saw the products working for me, really. So the efficacy of these products, and of course, much persuasion from the director in Sunnyside, made me also join Greenworld. And I have been within the employ, and it comes a time where you want to think that, you know, you are not going to work forever. You're going to have to be faced with retirement or resignation. But you want to have a plan in terms of where you are retiring to. So joining Greenworld also assisted me a lot, because I thought I'm going to have to retire to something that I can do. I have been working for many years, and with the work, it's not like you are guaranteed anything for your children. And I can talk about that also later. But, you know, also with COVID-19, the government went into a global crisis in terms of economy. And we can see that things are getting very, very expensive. People are being retrenched. A lot of some businesses really were done under during COVID-19. So you begin to think about these things, particularly if you are also maybe a family person, and that you need to leave a legacy for your children. So it's very, very important to think futuristic and to be visionary about the provisions. So working for this state agency, I'm also generating a lot of revenue for the organization, over 100 million. But, you know, in terms of the bonuses, because the working class, they know that there are pension funds. There are people that are working for we also pay UIF, but others work for Provident Fund. But in the government or in the state agencies we work for, we've got government, we've got pension funds. So something that you are saving, you are contributing to, the government is also contributing towards your retirement. But when it comes to bonuses, for the past 3 years, there's not been bonuses. If there's any, it's very far less than the inflation. So you really have to be concerned about your current life, how you're going to maintain your lifestyle with this global economic crisis. And of course, when you look at the salary, because if you are dependent just on a salary, the employer will put a price tag on you, and they will sell you very, very cheap. You always know that you are worth more than what you are being paid, but you are not getting what you think you are supposed to be getting, or what you think you are really worth. And continuing further is that my love for people also, and the love for the products. I've always loved issues regarding health, and my family used to think that I shouldn't have been a meteorologist, I should have been the doctor, but I'm who I am. Wonderful. So we need to create additional income, because living with one income stream is not sufficient, and it will set you for failure. Because if that income stream dies, like you were working and you do not have any additional income stream, obviously you'll go under and you'll be very frustrated. People are losing jobs and they don't have anything, and then suicide comes in. So working for a state entity also, as I indicated, it doesn't really guarantee a continuous income, because when you work, you get paid. If you're not there, then you are not there. And if you are going to work until you die at your desk, the next thing, they won't even remember your children. The post is advertised the next time. So you do not have necessarily that kind of income, because they will pay just benefits, the death benefits and stuff like that. But it's not like if you had children who are still going to academic institutions and so forth, they will have a supply or a support. So it's very important that you also look at that. And also, from the government, you can, if there are people that are working here, they can also visit their where they are contributing their pension funds and get to know more information about that. Because even if you are contributing to pension fund, your children, when you die, your children will not necessarily benefit if they're about 21. And your spouse will only get 50% of what you were getting, at least until 65, until 75 years after you have retired. So if you retire at 65, because the government pension fund says government says you can retire at 65. If you retire at 65, you've got 5 years of guaranteed income from your contribution. But thereafter, it starts going down and down. And then it's like you are being paid less to say, when are you dying? Because the money must remain in government, right? So it's important that you create the legacy for your children. In Greenworld, you're working, and we have had testimonies that even Nironence, some of her mom is still getting paid from Greenworld. So you can leave that kind of legacy for your children. As long as somebody is maintaining that, there will always be a continuous income, because you would have created the network that still works even when you are not there, right? And that's the kind of business that you actually want to go into. So you've got to really think around those issues. So it is only when your eyes see the opportunity that you can actually take advantage of it. So what is actually very, very important is that in these opportunities, or in this network marketing, and why I joined it is because you see people making money. It's important that you also join them. And if you are going to spend a lot of your time analyzing, that will lead only to paralysis. You will not gain anything by so doing, because at the end you are static, you have remained in the same position. And if you have not taken a step, you are still in the same position you were in yesterday. So what is also very critical is that in this event, when you see people are grabbing opportunities, don't be left behind. We've got an initiative in the ICAO, in the International Civil Aviation Organizations, that no country left behind. Because sometimes you ask people to implement what they have learned, or there are strategies that need to be implemented, or there are phases that we implement in terms of the future of aviation meteorology. And you ask states to implement, others are falling behind. They are not doing what we are supposed to be doing. That's why the countries are not the same, because others are lagging far behind. Others are very advanced. So we've got an initiative in Akeo that says no country left behind, because we are putting things in phases that each country by this time it should have implemented this phase and they must give report. This phase must be implemented in phased approach and in some years like that, because we do not want anybody left behind. So when people are grabbing money, grabbing opportunities, make sure that you are not left behind. You join, right? Because the only risk you are going to pay is for that opportunity. So risk is the price you actually pay for the opportunity. But you have to take action, because action is what actually separates the best from the rest. We are all floating here. People say we're in a pyramid, and I always say there's nothing wrong with that, because we have got the government where we've got the president, we've got the ministers and so forth, and everybody here is at the bottom. In the organization, you've got the CEO, you've got executives like us, you've got money, subordinates. So it's a pyramid kind of a thing. So there's nothing wrong, although we are not a pyramid. But if somebody says, I cannot join because it's a pyramid, it's unfortunate. You've got to explain to them that the world is set up like that. There's a father, there's a mother, there's children. That's how things are. So you will remain at the bottom, and the bottom is very crowded. You've got to single yourself out and be the best and do what you ought to do, right? So it's very, very important. Now, something went wrong there. Got to escape. Okay, all right, I'll go through it, but it's a bit, we can't see clearly, but you will hear me. So what made me successful, or what we need to do in this business? I would say that there's just now no new information. We've got to appreciate people. We've got to, how do I do this?
Where is it, ma'am?
You see that it has shifted.
The slide.
Yeah, you can see it clearly, right?
Yes, you kind of like enlarged it.
Just double tap on yours, just at the center of your screen, and let's see. No, not on the icon, just on the white part. On your left, this side.
Again.
It's not allowing you.
No.
I just present, Mama, because you need to go on your far right. There is something that looks like a trophy, sort of. Press that, then it will come back on.
All right, let's go. I need to get to the next slide because the time is far more spent. So what made me successful is that you have to really love people. It's important that you appreciate people. You can't do this business without the love for people. And the most important thing is that there is just no new information. The information has been said, the strategies are there. There's a lot of events, there's a lot of webinars, there's a lot of teachings, there's a lot of capacity building in Greenworld. So the critical thing is to implement. What is left for us to be successful is to implement, and implement. It's very critical. That's what takes us forward. The other thing is that you've got to create a team, like we said. But the critical thing about all is also being very, very consistent. Is critical to be determined, is critical to have that kind of determination, is critical to be focused and very consistent. Without consistency, you'll be everywhere working like an elephant and eating like an ant. And you'll have a lot of distractions. You'll have a lot of people trying to introduce things to you because you are not focused. So it's critical to be consistent, is critical to follow up, to evaluate your performance, to evaluate what you have done. That's what you do in the organization. We've got the annual performance plan. We've got to deliver on that. We deliver on that. We've got to make sure that you deliver on and you exceed your targets. The same, what we have set for ourselves in Greenworld is to ensure that we meet our targets. You follow up, you do all the strategies that have been set, you implement. That is very critical. It has been far more said that that's what we need to do. So it is very, very important that you be determined, that you focus, that you are consistent, and that you do what you need to do. But most importantly, you can't do this business without the love for people. You can't do this business without teamwork. You can't be a lone ranger. It's important that you collectively work together and you attend the webinars, you attend the events. Greenworld is all about events, and it's important that you show face and you are there and you capacitate your team as well. It's important. So I want to end there briefly because of the time.
Wow,
Director?
wow, wow, wow. Thank you very
Yes.
much, Madam Esther Khambule. Thank you so much, Mr. Aya. Thank you, Madam Maitumeleng. So if you go back to your notes, my beautiful partners, leaders, you're going to note that all their strategies, they make a lot of sense. And if you are going to combine all their strategies, trust you me, the 2024, we're going to give Mr. Glory. For those who are in South Africa, Mr. Glory, you're gonna have a struggle choosing the Star Distributor of the Year, because we are learning from the Star Distributor of the Year how to become a Star Distributor of the Year. So please be ready for a confusion. So, and we are learning a lot online. I hope the other managers are here, because they're gonna be really hosting our business partners all over, because now we learned beautiful nuggets on how to do online. So as you were training the online marketing, the Facebook marketing, so what I did is I know I taught Rati, and then she was successful in network in this thing, in online, in Facebook marketing and all. And then I got rust. You know, when you stop learning, you start stinking. So I stopped learning, I stopped practicing. Mommy, I failed to do the consistency. I was not consistent in my Facebook marketing and all. So well, for myself, I already have a huge following, so clients are not a problem.
Yeah.
So on Tuesday, Enya from Mozambique, she visited me. So she came, and as she was there, I was like, I want to test if she knows what she was training us this other day about online marketing. So I'm like, girl, whatever that you trained us that day, please show me how to do it. And I made her what you call connect me to Facebook, and then she helped me to boost my page. And when she was boosting my page, I remembered your training, Aya. I remember when we were going to Zambia, you helped me to put the hashtag Zambia, and people would be just calling you from that particular country. So I'm like, as much as you know Enya, I also know a little bit of something. So we're gonna hashtag Pretoria. Guys, the whole Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I've been receiving messages nonstop. And I said, I'm going to receive it on the other phone, not my normal phone that is full of lots of messages that I haven't responded to. So I'm like, my new customers that I was trying, I want to receive them on the new phone. I bought a new phone, got a new SIM card. So she put the new phone number. So when you were training, I was like, I remember that I did not change the profile picture for the new phone. So it still had some motivational stock on the other side. So when you said, yeah, people need to see what they saw on Facebook, they need to see it also on your WhatsApp, or like, he's talking to me, this one. So your trainings were very, very powerful, guys. But because of time, we still have few more minutes, and we are going to the last part of our questions. And it's a round for all of you. We know that for you to be a Star Distributor of the Year, Madam Fokothi, it did not all become all roses and all. There were definitely some challenges. Could you please share with us the challenges that you met as you were working towards your goal? Plus, also, Somar, share with us your future plans. What can we expect from you? Are you going to be a Star Distributor of the Year again?
My wish. Okay, thank you so much, leadership. Regardless of all the achievements we had, Lesotho is facing a very big challenge of transporting stock from Johannesburg to Lesotho. Our country is about 7 hours drive from Johannesburg. That means it's not that easy to transport maybe stock from the head office to our country. We therefore appeal to our lovely company to bring a warehouse to Lesotho or a nearby town in South Africa, Ladybrand. And I think if it's in Ladybrand, it can also serve Bloemfontein and Kwakwa. So if we can have that's the main challenge, that's the main one. We might have others, but the main challenge is this one of transportation of stock. Coming to the future plans, of course, if we have the warehouse near us, or we have the warehouse Lesotho, the aim is to paint the whole country green. Remember, we said one of the strategies of having an active team is to have as many shops in your team as possible. Now, if the stock is near us, there is nothing that can stop us to open more shops, even in the mountainous areas of Lesotho. My second future plan is to see my team again, scooping more awards end of the year rally, like they did last year. And lastly, I'm tired of my rank now. I want to move to the next rank and join Diamond Club members.
Welcome.
I don't know if I can talk of Lesotho Rally now, my leader, or you give me a chance later.
Yes, you can now. It's your future plan.
All right. Okay. We are also having a rally Lesotho where we are inviting everyone. If you are staying in Lesotho, you used to miss company events, or if you have a prospect in Lesotho, or you are staying near Lesotho, you are all invited. This is a can't miss event. It's going to be on the 27th of April, Victory Hall, Marseille. So as you can all see, we have this part here that shows that the entrance is 100 rand. That 100 rand includes lunch. And to be so much happy if it's paid a week before the event to ease preparations. If you still allow me, my director, to finish off.
There's no time.
Let me come to this slide.
There's no time, guys.
Okay. And lastly, to end my presentation, I would like to thank God, because it is through him that everything is possible. Number two, I would like to thank our company for the recognition and creating this international platform for us to share our story. To my team, I would like to say much for your hard work, consistency, and the winning spirit. Together, we can achieve more. To my family, thank you so much for unconditional support. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm
That was
done.
the word from the Star Distributor of the Year. And the good thing is, I think our manager, Mr. Mzala, is here. So I'm sure he heard your request. And Madam Rainey is here. Maybe they will do something about your lady brain. Thank you very much. If you have questions for our Star Distributor of the Year, we shoot them on the chat box. Now we're going to Aya. Please, Mr. Aya, there are definitely challenges that you are meeting as you are doing your business online. Could you please share with us briefly what are the challenges that you are meeting and how are you tackling them, as well as share with us your future plans as well?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my leader. Just because of time, allow me not to share a lot of things on my screen. Okay, let me just go through the challenges that are there, which is number one, there is saturation and competition. The competition is very high from especially on the multi-level marketing companies. Then we always look at the changes, which is on the social media itself. There is negative feedback and criticism. A lot of criticism from other rival companies that you might find there. And then also we have private and data concern, especially when it comes to Facebook. The moment you put those things like you put private parts of a person that is had, like for example, a prostate cancer, some of your ads may be blocked or you can be banned as well. So those are the things that you need to be careful of. And then on coming from the future plans, I only have a few, but the most important is to reach where you are.
Okay.
Like I said before, is my wish is to be where you are. And then the most important thing is to have a team that will survive even if I'm not there. Teach them whatever I have, and then also to leave my kids with something that they can die with forever. Thank you so much.
And thank you very much, Mr. Aya. And to tell you the truth, I admire the way you work. The way you have built your teams everywhere, and you just play the underdog. Like you don't show yourself too much. You let them. You've created the crazy busy bees. They are crazy. Those guys are crazy, and you let them be crazy. You've created the team in Zambia. It's crazy. So when you look at that and then you go and you look at yourself, you are there, cool, playing it cool. So definitely you've created that legacy, that team that is going to work without you being there. And I admire you for that. Well done. And last but not least, Madam Esther, could you please share with us the challenges that you have met while you were building your network marketing business, and as well as your future plans as well?
I will start with my future plans. If you don't mind. Yes, you know what, one of the challenges is that you can't be in two places at the same time. You can only achieve 50%, and this business requires 100%, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you are doing half a job, and doing half a job means that you are achieving only 50%, which can lead to being very poor. And if I say, show me a poor person, then I'll show you a person who has been passing over opportunity repeatedly.
Hey.
That's who a poor person is. So you are doing half of what you are supposed to be doing. It can either increase or go down. If you do not evaluate, if you do not monitor, if you do not enhance your action plan, you could actually slide slow instead of being exponential, right? So my plan is to retire, and I must say I'm very comfortable to retire. I'm financially very comfortable, because remember, I didn't join Greenworld for money or for travel or for those kind. I joined Greenworld because I want to help people, I love people, and I love health, right? Those are benefits that I'm just getting, and I can only do more on that if I retire. So I'm very happy that I've got a shop. and I have to really look after the shop. And what I talked about in terms of the focus, I spoke about focus and consistency. So it's important that I start focusing on my shop as well, to know how the stock is going, to know what is happening in the shop. And that can only ensure that the performance targets are actually met and are exceeded. So it's also taking responsibility and being accountable. And of course, developing and enlarging the capacity through this online marketing. I need to explore that. I have not done that. I need to do that. So I can't do that because I'm only limited. I'm in my corporate work. I have to achieve what is in the APP, and then I also want to achieve in the shop as well. I do not want to be left behind. So my intentions is to ensure that I really pursue growth. And because growth doesn't just happen, it's a product of responsibility. One has to be deliberate and very intentional, and this takes determination. So I'm very much determined to do Greenworld, and I can't do it while I'm still working. And I said I'm comfortable to retire. So one of the writers says, the world stands aside to let anyone pass who knows where they are going. So I know where I'm going. The world will have to stand aside and let me pursue what I have to pursue. And this is the same for all of us. The challenges are that, as I indicated, I have to achieve in my workplace because I'm being paid there and paid handsomely there as well. But part of governance is that one should declare their other income streams. And a lot of professionals do not want this network marketing because they are concerned about Caesar, giving Caesar what belongs to Caesar. SARS is not playing. If you are in this business and you are trying to play tricks with SARS, they will catch you, they will find you, it won't be nice. So a lot of professionals do not want to do the network marketing or side jobs because of the tax implications, right? So the challenges are that you are not always available. I'm not always available for the events because my work demands and I have to travel. And I have a responsibility to present and to represent the organizations, to present papers internationally and so forth. So the other challenge is also working with professionals, but I'm also learning from the online guy that how do you work with the professionals? Because they are also not available just like me, but we can still do business. We can still do business and we don't have to depend on a salary. At the end, I really just want to thank Prof. Deming Lee, Dr. Zhang, Mr. Glory, my team, Greenworld at large, including the training department. My partners have been so great, and I want to thank you, the pioneers, the directors, Boniro, Mamolta, all the directors, all the 3-star managers, the pioneers, the people who have been there before us, because we are not starting afresh. We are not starting from no ground. We are starting from the shoulders of the giants, and we can only move forward and achieve in this business. So I'm very thankful for all of you, and even for those that have been here with us, walking the walk with us. Thank you for those that have gone ahead of us. Thank you, Madam Rainey and everybody else. Madam Nironence, thank you for inviting me tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm done.
Thank you very much. You can stop sharing your screen. And beautiful people, thank you for tuning in. That's for the audience. Thank you for tuning in. Our beautiful panelists, we appreciate your time that you put into preparing the nuggets that made you to be who you are. You've shared these nuggets with us, and I believe we are going to go out there and we're going to use them, and we're going to be better than you guys.
Definitely.
Better than you. And so we appreciate every nugget that you shared with us. We are truly appreciative. And this panel, yes, it's true, it was really on fire. I agree with you guys. And we know because of time, we ended up taking more time than we intended, because we were hoping that by the end of the presentation, we're gonna give each person the chance to ask our panelists whatever question that you wanted to know, especially with their presentation. But now the time, I don't know, Madam Rainey, Mr. Budiman, I don't know if the time permits us, or should we, or maybe we can just hand it back to you guys and then you will see what to do with everyone. Madam Rainey?
Thank you, Madam Nironence Moyo. It is true that your panel was on fire, and believe me, we want more from you and your people. Thank you for developing such a beautiful team, such a strong and professional team, and thank you for giving us this opportunity to learn from them. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to arrange more sections for each and every of them, because, let us know from Mr. Ayande, we want more about this Facebook marketing details, in details. So, we're going to book another section with you. And also from Madam Esther, we thank you so much for giving the professionals. You set a good example for professional people to be both a corporate manager and a network marketer. So, I think from now on, we know that those people, those great people, those scholars, those scientists, as Madam Esther, they also need to leave a legacy for their children. And they also need to create additional income for their family. So don't feel shy to approach them. They can be one of us. We thank you very much. We will definitely book one more section to know more how to manage your time as such a professional and network marketer. And as for Madam Maitumeleng, we want to know more about your Lesotho rally and how to maintain the transparency and the integrity in your shop. So we also want to more, practical idea of how to run this business. So please, we are going to talk to Madam Nironence about future sections. Above all, we thank you so much for this. We learned a lot. So, Mr. Budiman, please, can you please close this meeting? Definitely, we're going to have more sections with those wonderful people.
All right, thank you. So I would like to thank, first of all, Madam Esther. We were in Dubai at the time. Okay. With all your accolades in your corporate work, you're still looking at the Greenworld as your next plan, especially when you were about to retire. We really appreciate. And also to Mr. Ayande, you're doing amazing things, though we still need more information, more knowledge, especially on the social marketing, social media marketing. And Madam Maitumeleng Fokothi, I'm one of your fans. I've been following your TikTok, okay? And I think your wish are granted. Your wish are granted. You are the newest
what's happening with his network?
I can't hear.
Okay, let's wait for him a little. Oh, he's back. You can unmute yourself, sir.
Yes. All right, the last one, Madam Fokothi, welcome to our Greenwood Diamond Club members. Okay, and I think everyone, you are doing the best thing to this evening. We are very happy for the sharings, and thank you so much to our director, Nironence Moyo, for your efforts to gathering all these, creating this panel of discussion. And for sure, to our Madam Rainey, always supporting our African region trainings, not only the Zoom online trainings, but every training that you receive actually is also supported by our Madam Rainey from headquarters. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So next week, we are going to have another great session in our Friday Zoom empowerment session. Thank you so much and have a good evening. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your day.
See you
Ladies
at
and
the
gentlemen,
rally.
sorry, tomorrow, please don't forget the training by Professor Zhang about organic NutriPlant fertilizer. Okay, to you, Madam Nironence.
Thank you very much, everyone, and see you in Lesotho. See you on Facebook. See you in OR Tambo, madam. And see you guys in the United States and in China.
Thank you, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Halala Lesotho, halala. See you in Lesotho. Yes, Matsabeleto.
We are coming. We are coming to
Lesotho. We are coming.
Thank you and bye.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
Bye, my love. I miss you.
Bye, bye. Greenworld is my life.
Greenworld is my life.
Our life.
You are the host. You are the host. You are the one who closed the session.
Greenworld is my life.
Greenworld
is my life.
What did you say?
Greenworld is my life.
You are the host, Madam Nironence. You are the host, and you're the one who decides when to close this meeting.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Greenworld. Bye.
Bye.